Okay, hi. Good evening.
Very good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great too. Thank you so much for asking me. So, as we are meeting for the first time, I would love to know about you that you connected with me today. Thank you so much for connecting. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Now, really, I'm so enthusiastic will connect you because I watched many video on YouTube, and I thought let's connect you and do some discussion about English communication, how much important. Now, I'm sharing my introduction in very nutshell. Myself, Advocate Dheeraj Singh. I'm belonging from UP, but now I'm residing in Mumbai. I started my practicing as an advocate since 2 years before I was doing a business. And when I started my advocacy, that time I feel the value of the English communication because my entire education completed in vernacular medium, and due to that, I was unable to communicate in English. And I know the value of the English communication because I suffered too much due to that.
Yeah. hmm I can understand that. Same thing happened with so many people and with me as well. So, I can completely understand your feeling. All right. So, this is all about you.
I'm also started the one YouTube channel because one day I was listening the one podcast, and podcaster was told that if you want to serve the society, if you unable to meet the people physically, if you unable to serve with the money, you have to think where you suffer a lot. You can provide some awareness because of your experience. People will get aware, and they can be make reduce the problem where you suffer. Then I thought let's start some YouTube channels and take a feedback, different kinds of people, and spread the awareness in society why we are so creating the misconception on English communication. Because the English is the only language any can speak until you don't know what is the phobia, what is the myth behind. Even you're not taking a step, if you are not understood what
Mhm.
is the actual reason why I'm unable to speak, you know all the content, you able to read, you able to understand. But if you talk about the communication, then you unable to provide your emotions or thought. The reason,
Yes.
what is the reason? I'm collecting the feedback with the people. They are also sharing very fantastic way, and it will support to people. Those are beginner. Those who want to
Mhm.
improve the
Yes.
communication is they want to learn. And in this activity, I saw your video, and I thought let's connect to you.
So I really want to know about you that you have connected. What do you want to share? And can you tell me about you more that I can understand about you? Like what do you do or all the things which you have experienced till now? I'm just curious to know and curious to learn from you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I started with my anecdote, my real story in my life experience. No, I embarked in Mumbai in 1997, and
Mhm.
that time I completed my 12th. After 14 years, I thought, how how can I survive my life? In
Mhm.
2014, I again started education. I taken
Okay.
admission in taken a degree admission and completed my degree in 2016. Again, I'm taken admission in LLB, and I completed my LLB
Okay.
2019. After that, I appear in the court in Mumbai court. As you
Okay.
know, the legal language is English, and there in the court, everyone is speaking in English. But
Mhm.
my degree completed in Hindi medium.
Okay.
Because of that, I'm unable to understand. Even I'm unable to understand what they are speaking, what they are talking. I feel so embarrassed. And that day, I promise. Anyhow, I have to learn English communication because no, the value of the English communication, and I feel so confused. I never ever think I have to learn English. I so suffered, but
Okay.
luckily I found the way. The English is only misconception of the mind as we think, as we speak.
Mm. Yeah. We need to speak.
Yes,
We don't speak, that's why we feel scared or we have kind of myth that we can't speak When we speak that time, we understand that of course we can speak. This is not that much big deal. We have to just speak from
Correct.
starting. From starting, we need to speak like simple words, small sentences, whatever we can do. We should start speaking. So yeah, these are the myths. We believe that okay, we can't speak. I don't know how to speak. Like English language is very vast. It's very hard. We feel this, but when we do practically, we understand that it's easy. This language, like Hindi. So how?
Right.
Why can't we learn? We can learn this language. Yeah. So go ahead, sir. Whatever you're saying, just share me.
Really. Then I also created some misconception about English communication. But after that, one of the mentor told that English is only created of the trap by mind. This is
Mhm.
very tough task. But if you want to break the barrier of the English communication, then you have to speak anyhow. What you can speak, have to speak. After that, gradually you will be improved and you will came to know what was the mistake and how can correct it. Without taking a step, you can't understand what was the mistake. And one thing also very crucial and important in our life,
Mhm.
everywhere have a process. Until you
Yes.
are not follow the process, you can't learn anything. Not only English communication, only English language. You can apply everywhere have a process. Even you want to prepare food, then there are also process. It will take half an hour as per our quantity how much you want to prepare. And this is also apply of the communication skill any language. If you want to learn, then understood the process, because the language is lifelong process. We can't learn few months or in few years. And
Mhm.
nowadays people have not patience. They want to quick result, they want to rapid result, and due to that they are unable to take a step. Few are
Exactly.
creating the courage and they're taking a step, but they want to very quick result. Then it will not possible in the language, because language is a very used area. And this is a new for, if you are getting more ages and you are aging, then you mind also create the one kinds of barrier. Now you are aging, it's so difficult for you, you can't understand. If you learn, if you will, if you are doing mistake, then people will laugh on you, people will criticizing you. This creation of our mind making the trap, and because of that you are unable to take a step. Then first you want to learn, then you have to carry the understand the trap of the mind, how our
Yeah.
mind is making trap. Then you will understand, because you
Mhm.
and me also want to spread the awareness in the society how English is easy task, any can speak, but be consistent and persistently. If you follow the process, acting on that, don't spend too much time, but consistently if you are spending few amount of the time and few technique adapting, then definitely one day you feel good in our communication skill. And the one more reason is that anxiety. Anxiety is the biggest enemy in the English communication. People
Yes.
never will ask you are doing wrong. We are creating the misconception with our mind. Now people will laugh on me, and because of that, you are not taking step. This is
Hmm.
my understanding.
Exactly. This is the problem that we face initially. We just feel or we make in our mind some things that is not reality, which is going on in our only mind. That okay, what will happen? People will laugh, people will criticize, people will tell lots of things. You know what happened with me initially when I started teaching and also making videos on Instagram. So my like friends, college friends, they criticized me a lot on comment even. So I took as a you can say motivation or amazing that okay fine, criticizing is good, and they are from English medium and they are also from rich class, you can say they are rich people, and we are just belong to rural area, so they are from city area also, and they started criticizing me. They were saying me, first learn then teach, why are you teaching, you don't know English, then why are you teaching, like that they told me. And I told them that I didn't say anything about them that much. But I thought about myself that whatever I'm learning, I have to teach. That's how we learn. Whatever we have knowledge, we should share. So that's how we should learn, right? So in that way, I learned, and it was the month is still I remember this June month. I started making videos just a June month proper way. So that time I got criticized, and July month I got, you can say, huge subscribers, and I went viral also. So that is my really best time, or June month was criticizing time, you can say. Yeah.
Really, really, I'm observing and I'm searching your data. Your achievement is so excited and so thrilled. It's like a miracle is happening with you. No, one more thing. If you any person criticizing you, if you are doing any valuable task, then understand. If you are doing any valuable task, then there are some kinds of barrier. Barrier
Mhm.
means our mind creating the fear. People will criticizing you, and without a breaker, you can't accomplish your goal.
Mhm.
Everywhere, if you go, then breaker will be arrived. Breaker like criticism, fear, and nagging. These are the sign of the your breakers. Like in our path, if you are
Mhm.
riding the bike, you are driving the car, then on the road you see also so many breakers are there. And this is a one kind of breaker. If any problem arising in our path, this is also one concept breaker. That time you have to take a slow down and go ahead. You can accelerate ourselves and take a more speed.
Mhm.
This is a
Yeah.
way you can complete our goal, because until you not feel any kinds of barrier, then you have on wrong path. If you feel the barrier and breakers in our path, then you sure that now I'm right path. And one day you feel more and more happy. And happy create more energy. And definitely
That,
you feel more and more energetic.
yes. And after listening your words and beautiful, like what we can say, thought, beautiful thought that you have shouting on me. That's amazing for me. I'm just feeling really confident and also motivated just because of I'm getting good people like you and so many people connected with me, and they are just amazing. They appreciate all the time, and even whatever I'm doing, if I'm doing little bit good, that's amazing for me. I'm happy with that, and gradually I will improve myself. And as you
Same here.
mentioned, yeah, as you
Same here.
mentioned,
I want to
that
one thing request to you. I want one request to you.
sure.
Really, you are improving very rapidly. But always think in your mind, we are human being. And somewhere, if you found the poor people, poor fellow, those are really feel the need to learn, then you have to provide awareness. How can they improve? Because they are also child of the nature, and we are also child of the nature. Then each other have to support to everyone, and because of your support, they will praise you. They will
Mm-hmm.
give some kinds of no energy. Then you can't feel that, but the energy will be work. You can't see the energy, but it will work, and you feel more and more amazed and happy and joyful. If you are
Yeah.
helping people, you are being helping hand, because you are belonging from mediocre family, as you told that, and those are rich. They will definitely being a breaker in our path, like criticism, nagging, know, making some comment. Don't
Mhm.
think on that.
Yes.
You think that how can support the nature, and in the nature belonging the poor fellow, poor people, those are unable to pay the fees for the tutorial,
Exactly.
because the we what is the purpose? Why we are allowing this planet? Meanwhile, we have simultaneously we have to take care our society, our human being, our nature, because nature giving us so many things without any cost, and our duty is that provide some awareness, some effort for
Mhm.
nature, for society. This is my humble request.
Yes. And that's what I do every day. I help people every day. I In my rural area, if you watch my video, I have already mentioned that we go door to door to make them aware. Just in this weather, hot weather, although we go one and one, like door to door, people houses, like because they belong to rural area, they don't know anything. Like they even know the like important of English, but although they can't understand that how we can learn with whom, because no one teaches even English properly here in our area. No one teaches. So that's why I get proper motivation and strong motivation, you can say, that I can teach offline, online, and I can provide everything. What I can do, I will definitely do. Just it is the starting time. So in this starting time, I did so many things. People are getting help from me. They started their journey of English and YouTube both by watching my video and by connecting with me. I created group there. People are practicing in that way. By the process of learning, I will definitely share everything. I will help in every part. You can say I want to teach on YouTube platform, which is free. Of course, people can learn there. So of course, I will teach there. Then people will definitely learn. Those who can't afford money, so they can start with watching videos with our YouTube channel or on our YouTube channel. They can watch and they can learn with that video. So I just want to create every portion, like related to English, which we need awareness or anything that we can improve strategies, ideas, tips, tricks. I'm ready for that. Now I have been learning for more than 2 years. And you, as you mentioned that you got the kind of magic thing, all of a sudden you improved or you achieved this amount of subscribers on or things. But I have been working very dedicatedly more than 2 years. And even I started my YouTube journey before like 2020, but that was just different channel. But yes, I'm on YouTube every time. I indulge myself on YouTube every time. So I researched a lot for YouTube and English both. And now I think people are watching me and I'm getting reach to people
Yes,
these days.
really.
Yeah.
Really. This is a result of your effort. And one more thing I'm also observing, you are connecting with the spirituality and you are very kind heart person and kind heart personality. Then I believe that you will support the society, you will favor the society, and you will
That,
help the society. And really, I'm so glad that to meet you. And really, I make my day today. So you are also created the YouTube channel. Then what is the your vision behind that? What you want to serve the society?
Mhm. Yeah, so as I tell many times in my video, each and every video I shared to people and to everyone that always I want to help, and even till now I helped so many people. And just starting time, this is, you can say, it's been 3 months, and I improved myself. I started teaching. People are getting help from me. I have created group. People are just joining in that group, practicing together. I just started, doing these things all. And one-on-one session I give, which is free of cost for the YouTube channel. I upload there. And yeah, these things I help. And when they connect, that time I try to understand their feeling or their difficulties where they are facing problem regarding English language. Just I'm working in this way and started teaching and helping people. That's
Great.
how I'm doing. And that is my vision of starting the YouTube channel. And also, I want to improve myself so that I can help people. If I would not improve myself, then how could I help? So, yeah, that's how I'm learning and teaching both. So, this is
Yeah.
my starting time. Teaching is start like this is also initial or like 3 months I have been teaching on online, and also started my YouTube journey 3 months properly, you can say. Yeah.
Okay, great. No,
So,
I was reading your description and I thrilled. Very quickly, very rapidly, you increase the subscriber, you become a famous. And I thought, let's talk to you. What is the reason behind that? How you getting so rapidly improvement in our YouTube channel as well as your communication skill? And one more question to you. What is the your understanding about the English communication? And now what you think? How much important is English communication nowadays in the society?
yeah, okay. So about English language, I think this is extremely important. Like we speak Hindi or other languages. Like that, we need to speak English also because it's official language and even global language. So we have to learn this language. So I feel this is very important to learn. And everywhere we see English, English, English. When we use phone, there we see English. When we use computer, there we see English. When we study, when we see any posters, banners, everything in English. So not only for communication, but also for everything we need to learn. So each and every student should be learn this language. So that's how I think that English is very important. Yeah.
I know your background. Now you are doing master. Then what do you feel in the surrounding in the college or university where you are going to participate as a student? Then what do
Mhm.
you feel? What is the condition of their surrounding? Students are speaking English or they are using native language?
No, no one speaks English. I can say that. Especially, I don't know anyone's area, but I belong to a very small area. So, you can say I studied in city where people speak English, but in our college, I didn't see anyone that much. Those who are basically English medium student, they were speaking, but those who are Hindi or Bengali medium, they were not speaking. And even I was not speaking English, and those who are English medium, they speak also very less sometimes. So I didn't see that much, and even I didn't get that type of environment of speaking English as I took English literature, but although I didn't get that type of environment that much. So I just say myself that I improved by myself at home by using phone and researching all the things for improvement my English and learning this language. So just by myself I did everything because in college time we didn't get any environment, and even that I have completed my school in Bengali medium. So yeah, that's how.
Yeah, I can understand. When you feel that now I have to improve my English, and when you started learning English, and till on which state do you have to start it? Means how many years you have started on English communication?
Okay, English communication not that much. As I told you that I started recently, 3 months ago, I started having conversation with people and improving myself and understanding people and sharing my experience, which I have experienced in my life. Within 2 years, you can say more than 2 years, I have been learning. So when I took English literature in my college life, that time I started learning because my school was done in Bengali. So when I took English literature, that time I was not understanding English. I was not able to read anything. I was not able. So that's how I started learning by myself in my college life, and it's been 2 years, more than 2 years. I completed, and now
I,
I'm having conversation. You can say 3 months.
Great. Now one more thing I'm also observing in the college or university, teacher also prefer the local language during the class. And what is the your condition? What is any your university or college?
Okay, so as I took English literature, so every teachers or professors were talking in English only. Lectures were in English. But if you talk about a school background, then never, we'd never heard English language even. I was not aware about English language. Only just we had a subject, and that's how I was studying as a subject, like preparing, memorizing all the things for the examination, and even I was not able to read, able to write, nothing like that, unable, everything. So when I went college, that time professors were also speaking English. So I was not understanding what lectures were going on, and it was COVID-19, so online classes were having. So that's how I did. But yes, teachers and professors were speaking in English in my college. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much for connecting that you made my day. I am over the moon today that I connected and I learned so many things from you. So yes, thank you so much. And yeah, shall we wrap up this session or do you have any question or this much for today?
It's so long video because you have to upload on the YouTube. Then it's so big video. We'll connect
Mhm.
another day definitely. And
Definitely. Yeah, sure. Why not? Thank you so much. All right.
okay, bye. Night. Thank you.
Bye. Good night.